Hello again, metalheads. Some of you may have watched the video that I made this weekend with the Garrett Vortex testing VDI numbers against the Apex. Well, no testing is complete without analysis of the results and drawing some conclusions. So I've sat and studied my results a bit. This is what I've come up with. Let's get into it.
Custard crusader out on the fields of the Shires. He is like a Viking invader, scouring the land to his desire. With Barney by his side, he scours a land of plenty. To discover he will find his hair is almost trendy. The custard crusader.
Here we are, metalheads. We've got the results of our VDI number tests, Vortex against Apex, written up. We've got three rather primitive spreadsheets: silver coins, the copper coins, and our specials, the hammered, Roman and gold. I've spent some time looking through these and I just want to quickly run through them with you. Cupro nickel in the silver section, the more modern, once we'd had all silver content taken out of UK silver coins, the numbers are pulling pretty close to each other, Vortex to Apex, very close to each other all the way through on the four different coin types. The problems are amplified slightly on the 50%. We've got a good 5 difference there. A lot closer on the shilling. Reasonably close on the florin. We didn't have a 50% half crown, but our real problems come on the 925 coins. The smaller coins, they're reasonably close together on the sixpence, but pulling into the bigger coins, the shilling against the Vortex shilling against the Apex shilling, massive difference there. And what sticks out like a sore thumb is there's a progression as the coin sizes get bigger. The shilling 89, the florin 91, and the big half crown 93. Look at the Vortex. The shilling 83, the florin 83, the half crown 83. There's massive size difference between a shilling and a half crown, and quite a reasonable size difference. I mean, 2 shilling a florin is twice the weight of silver as a shilling. So there should be a big marked difference between these two. And why is a half crown only pulling in at 83? That should definitely be up in the 90s. So that's sheet 1. Head to the copper coins. The smaller coins pulling pretty close together. The farthings very close. But then the bigger the coin size, the Victoria penny 71.75, the King George III penny 79.83. There's a bit of disparity there, but the real glaring humdinger is this big 1 ounce copper cartwheel penny. The apex is hitting it right up at a 96. That's where it should be. It's such a big chunker of a copper coin, and yet the vortex doesn't even hit up to a low 90. So it's looking, what's holding true on these tests is the bigger the coin size, the further out the vortex is. And finally, if we look at our specials, the hammered coins, the Romans and the gold, these are a lot smaller, and there's a lot more parity between the two. The gold's very much spot on to each other. Into the smaller 3rd century radiate, very close. The Depondius, close. But then getting bigger, getting into the big chunky bronze Cistercius. Apex, way up there in the 88s. Whereas the vortex, 79. Bit of disparity between the two machines with the silver denarius. But then you get down into the wafer thin hammered section, copper jeton, exactly the same, and reasonably close parity on the silver hammers. In fact, the vortex is giving a higher VDI than the apex is on these. So, what have I done? I've photographed my spreadsheets. I've emailed them through to Garrett to explain what I'm finding is happening. I've had a response back that detectorists in America are experiencing the same VDI issues with the silver coins from there, the quarter, the half and the full dollar. And my results have been passed down to the software developers along with the American info that they have, and they are straight on to working on an update for the vortex that hopefully should be with us within a week. Now, I dig everything above a 40 signal, everything 40 and above. And regardless of how far out any of these numbers could be machine to machine, there is nothing there that I would not dig. I wouldn't necessarily instantly know what it was I was digging, but they are all digging signals. Okay, thanks for bearing with me through that number crunching. I've yet to get out to the field with the vortex. When I did my VDI testing, it was throwing down with rain and blowing a gale. But maybe this weekend, weather will be a bit better and I can get out to the field. Okay, thanks for watching Pages of Boring Numbers. Catch you on the next.